Good evening, everyone. Today is 5/17/2013. It's Friday night, about 10 o'clock at night here. Went on a date with Paolo tonight, actually. It was really, really fun. We went and saw Star Trek, what is it, Beyond the Darkness, or what, Into the Darkness? That was awesome. Really, really cool show. I'm really excited they're remaking Star Trek in the like movie format. I grew up on that stuff, and just really excited with what they have. So. And then we went to, where did we go? We went to Pei Wei for dinner. I haven't been there in a long time. We went to Pei Wei and just ate food there and came home. So it was really, really, really fun. I had my shots today, another round of shots. So I got in at like 9:20 or something like that, and it was like a 3-hour ordeal. I don't think I got out of there till like 12:30 or 12:45 or something like that. But this one's kind of, there used to be 2 or 3 there, and they've kind of all grown together into one. So you can see it's it's definitely swollen. And if you compare it to my other side, it's definitely swollen there. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, it is going in there and digging it out. We found a couple on the behind my ear. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you guys will be able to see that, but there's just a couple. Yeah, like right there, like a little bump, and then another one further out, but. Just a couple bumps on the back of my ear that seem to be melanoma. There's one right in the crevice as well. So they're definitely, it's still concentrated in this area, which is good. The one on my back is still kind of going down. We talked to the doctor about it. She looked at it and said, oh yeah, definitely. And this one is the one that's been most promising. You can see it's a little bit swollen right now, but that's because she injected it, but it's really flat from what it used to be. It's kind of tender right there, but this whole area I think had a little bit more, kind of more prominent, so it's kind of nice that those ones are slowly going away. And then down here, this one just looks angry. She when she was injecting it, she had to put both hands to push a bunch of pressure on it and everything like that just to get it in there, just because it was so tough. So you can see it's a little red and inflamed, and getting my immune system too. I can kind of feel myself I can almost feel my body starting to react to it, gets a little fever. I can feel like my nose starting to kind of run, and my eyes are a little bit I don't know, just heavy inside, I suppose. So yeah, but interesting. It was a good day today. Jennifer's awesome, our the lady up there that does the injection and stuff. We just talked with her. We have spent a bunch of time with her, so just talking with her about life and everything like that. She's one of the coolest ladies ever. So and then I finished the 5 love languages on Audible actually the other day. It took me a few days to do it. Let me find. But I wanted to share with you guys the 5 love languages. So the first one is words of affirmation. Second one is quality time. Third one, receiving gifts. The fourth one is acts of service, and then the 5th one is physical touch. And so kind of the things he touched on it with words of affirmation are the 5 love languages. The whole precedence of the 5 love languages is saying, with each person has an emotional love tank. Just think of it as gas tank. It goes empty to full, and everyone speaks some type of love language. For some people it's one of these 5, words of affirmation. People like to feel appreciated, but they like to hear about those things. There's people that like quality time, so spending time with each other and actually listening, talking, everything like that. There's people that love receiving gifts. There's other people that love acts of service, and other people that love the physical touch. And so when they receive those, that their specific love type or love language, they start feeling that emotional love tank, or and when they feel that that love tank is full, then they're secure in their love, and they know that their partner loves them. And where a lot of the research that he had done, this guy Gary Chapman had done, it was with couples, and they were saying, well, why do couples fight? He boiled it down to saying, well, most couples don't even know their own love language and don't know how to express in their partner's love language. So it's kind of like speaking English and Spanish. It's for me, I'm trying to speak English, let's say, and I like English, but let's say my wife speaks Spanish and she enjoys Spanish. Well, I'm sitting here trying to talk to her in English, and she's trying to talk to me in Spanish, and so what I say to her doesn't really make sense to her, and it doesn't fill her emotional love tank, or her the language love tank, and vice versa. When she talks Spanish to me, it doesn't fill my love tank or whatever it is. And so once we can realize that, okay, it is just different languages, and we start speaking each other's language, then the marriages succeed and everything like that. So I really enjoyed the kind of the whole book. The way he put it, he did a lot of like what was it, like real life testimonials or real life stories. So like couples that he had what was it, counseled and everything like that, and kind of walked through a lot of really good examples and some questions. He asked to like focus on the positive in each other. Some of the questions were like to identify the other person's love languages, like and your own, is what hurts me most, what is most requested, and then what way do I show love. So when my partner says something, let's say it's like words of affirmation. So what if something hurts me the most, if it's like if Powell would come up to me and say, you suck at life, well, and it hurt me really bad, well, I would say, well, that's probably a pretty good clue that words of affirmation are my own love language. And what's most requested is like, okay, well, what do I request the most? And like most guys, or if your love language is physical touch, like, well, sex, or if it's quality time, it's spending time with me, listening, or whatever it is. And then what way do I show love? And so it's like, well, okay, if I show love this way, well, that's probably my primary love language. And he goes in and says, there's different, we can have a primary love language and a secondary, and all 5 of them are important and stuff, but we definitely all have our first one. And it was really just kind of eye-opening and stuff, and really cool on like the relationship side of just kind of, it really, I guess, like opened up a little light bulb went on, like, oh, that makes sense. Like, I'm glad I can like look at love that way, and make it not just the fad of being oh, I'm in love for the honeymoon stage or whatever it is, but make it a conscious choice and say, how do you build upon your relationship day in and day out and kind of move forward. So it was really happy I ran across that. So I would definitely suggest I'll put a link in my video to read it and everything like that. But yeah, hope everyone's doing awesome. I know I am. I hope you guys are close to your goals today than you were yesterday, or now than you were 30 minutes ago. I definitely know I am. I'm just kicking ass, taking names, killing cancer, having a good time. So you guys have a fantastic weekend, and love you all. We'll see you soon. Peace.